Hey everyone, it's Megan, and today I'm going to be answering the question, what 5 things do you like best about your church? I also apologize for the noise. It's raining out, and I can't film inside because my family's busy in there right now, so just bear with me, please. So what is a church? Well, a lot of people in the outside world who aren't Christians would say, a church is a building where, a bunch of Christians gather and they worship and they hang out together. But, as Christians, we know that that's not true. The church isn't just the building in which we worship. The church is each and every one of us, individuals coming together to make up the church, to serve Jesus Christ, to minister together. That's the church. It's not just the building. So with that said, I'm glad that we can know that truth about church. So the first thing that I really like about my church is how friendly everyone is. And by everyone, I do mean basically every single person there at the church. Even when I was little, my older sister, had it drilled into me that if there was a new kid or a new teen especially, we were to go up to them and start talking to them and make them feel welcome so they would fit in and they wouldn't feel like an outcast at our church. And our whole church has that same ideal that we will go up. If there's a new person, they almost get bombarded with smiles and friendliness, and just our whole church is just so friendly. And we've had quite a few people who've come to our church who said that it is the friendliest church that they've ever been to in their lives. And that makes me really proud of my church because everyone there is so friendly and welcoming. So another thing that I really love about our church is that even for a church that's very small, we're about 40 to 50 people on a really good Sunday. We have always had an incredibly strong youth group. Our youth leaders have taken it upon themselves to really, really make something out of our youth group at our church. We go on trips every year. We've gone on mission trips. We have a teen outing every single month, and we do amazing things. We go to escape rooms. We go mini golfing. We go out to eat. We do all kinds of things together. And I've always thought that it's incredible that our teen group is so close, that every single person is friends with each other, and that we have a pretty good amount for only having 40 to 50 people. We've got a youth group of about 5 to 7 teens. So I've always really loved our youth group at our church. So another thing that I really like about our church is our outreach program. We just recently started up like 2 years ago. We had a bus ministry years back, but we had a lot of issues and problems with that, so we had to stop it. And we lost a bunch of people from our church. Well, we just recently started it back up, and I just think it's incredible for how small our church is. We've been bringing in 20, I think even to 30 kids every Sunday morning for Sunday school, and some of them even stay for junior church. So I just think it's incredible our bus ministry and what we've accomplished with the Lord's help. It's just so encouraging to me to know that you don't have to have great big numbers and you don't have to have buses and buses. You can have 2 tiny little vans and you can still make it work. Excuse me. Alright, so another thing that I really love about my church is I love how giving everyone is. It doesn't matter if it's their time or their money, but our church people have always been so faithful. And I feel that especially as a pastor's daughter. I know, and my family knows, when people are giving to the church. So I'm really thankful that everyone at our church is so loving and giving, and they give their time and their efforts, and everyone pitches in. So I would say the last thing that I really love about our church is our VBS program that we have every year. this is really near and dear to me because for the past 2 or 3 years, my older sister and I have actually been the VBS leaders. It's been so much fun, and I think with God's help, we've done a really great job. So many of our church people, they just pitch in and help out. They'll come and they'll corral all the kids, and they'll go out and hand out flyers, and we always have a pretty good group. Like, I would say anywhere from 40 to 60 kids. So it's really exciting that we're able to do that every year. Even with our small numbers, I just think, you shouldn't let the size of your church hinder you, or you shouldn't get a big head if you've got a lot of people. There are a lot of churches out there that have lots of people who just aren't doing anything for the Lord. And I just think that I'm really proud of my church. And I know there's a lot of other churches out there too, just like mine. But I'm so proud of my church for being so giving, and that despite our small numbers, that we're still getting out there and we're still shining our light. So those are just 5 things that I really love about my church, and I hope you all have a good day.